Who's the mysterious quarterback the Steelers are willing to wait for this offseason? It's Aaron Rodgers. But to be honest, I was surprised by that. The news and the report from Mike Florio on Pro Football Talk is that a source told him during Super Bowl week last week that the Steelers are willing to wait for Aaron Rodgers because they want him as their quarterback next season. That to me was surprising. I thought that Pittsburgh would be ready to move on and to go find someone else, but now that you bring Mike McCarthy in as the head coach, the Pittsburgh Steelers want Aaron Rodgers to return as their head coach.
How is that surprising to you?
Because I think that the way the season ended, I thought everything was leading to Aaron Rodgers retiring.
Okay.
And that was the end. And then that was it.
Who else do they...
Well, you either would have to go out and try and figure out with a free agent situation, or you draft someone, which I get it. First-round quarterbacks aren't going to be the thing, but at some point you have to go in a different direction. I'm surprised that they want Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
That's what's surprising to me is they want as their number one option for this season Aaron Rodgers to be their quarterback. Okay. That was surprising to me.
This is a team that brought in Mike McCarthy, who has the same playoff and track record as John Harbaugh. Don't get it twisted. Don't forget that.
I'm not twisted.
I'm not letting you forget that. The guy that you put on a pedestal, John Harbaugh, has the same playoff record, Super Bowl wins, and numbers as Mike McCarthy.
All right. Fantastic.
And one guy can develop quarterbacks, and one guy is a special teams coach.
All right. So much shade to Giants fans.
I'm just letting you know, one guy can develop quarterbacks, and one guy is a special teams coordinator. Okay? And what you want to do if you're Pittsburgh, a playoff team, is continue that standard. Will Howard does not continue that standard, no disrespect to Will Howard. Mason Rudolph does not continue that standard. No disrespect to Mason Rudolph. And if you go by Field Yates' latest mock draft on ESPN.com, and I am an Alabama fan and I watched every snap of his, I will tell you this, Ty Simpson does not continue that standard. There's one guy and one guy only, and Mike McCarthy said he already had conversations with him during his introductory press conference as Steelers head coach, and that is Aaron Rodgers, and that is the guy that Mike McCarthy developed. That is the guy that he already has a relationship with, albeit a prickly one at the end of his tenure in Green Bay, but that has all been mended. That has all been fine. They're good together now. So if you've got someone coming in, if you're going to be the head coach of the Steelers for however long he's going to be there for, if you're Mike McCarthy, you've got an opportunity to do two things at once. Because we know Aaron Rodgers isn't going to help you develop anybody. He's not going to teach anybody anything.
Nope.
You've got an opportunity to have someone who knows your system because he's been a part of it before. You can win now. You can make the playoffs. You already did with Aaron Rodgers. He didn't have a bad season. He had good numbers. You can make the playoffs, and at the same time, you can draft Ty Simpson if you want to. You can draft a quarterback, any quarterback you want to. You've got your pick of second-tier quarterbacks to Fernando Mendoza. If Trinidad Chambliss comes out and you want him, sure. If you want any of these guys, you want Carson Beck, draft Carson, whoever you want. If you think you can develop it. If you like Will Howard, take your time with Will Howard. Whoever you want. This is the best of both worlds because you can win now and develop, and someone can learn from can sit and watch Aaron Rodgers and learn from him.
Sure. Yes.
And watch Aaron Rodgers. It's the best of both worlds.
So the story on Pro Football Talk from Mike Florio says, per a source with knowledge of the situation, the Steelers definitely want quarterback Aaron Rodgers to return in 2026. It's not a ploy to make Rodgers think they want him while hoping he doesn't return. They want him to return. And here's the kicker, per Florio. There's no hurry. They're in no hurry to get Rodgers to decide right now, because then Florio goes on to write that Will Howard could be the guy that gets the first team reps if Rodgers is still not participating or still figuring it out. I would hope, though, for the Steelers, for Mike McCarthy, for Aaron Rodgers, that he would decide earlier in this offseason than he did last season.
Yeah.
So he could be there for the offseason programs. That they could kind of build something. It's a new offense. It's a new coaching staff coming in. I get familiar to Rodgers because he was with McCarthy previously. But if he's there setting the tone early, it's only going to benefit the Pittsburgh Steelers in the long run this upcoming season. Again, the reason I thought that this was a surprising story was the fact that, as Florio writes it on Pro Football Talk, they want him to return, and they're in no hurry of getting an answer from Aaron Rodgers because he's their number one guy. At this stage of Rodgers' career, that's what's surprising to me. That's it.
I think that the way things went down last year, because you saw the same things from Aaron Rodgers, that he was upset with his receivers for not being on the same page. Like, it's the classic Aaron Rodgers. He gets there late, has issues with receivers and the offense, and it's like, dude, then get there early. Like, get there on time.
And did we figure out throughout the entire NFL season, did anyone find out if he actually has a wife?
Okay, with this again. What
do you mean with this again?
We're talking ball here.
Well, I'm talking ball.
This is not, no, you're talking two balls here. Like this, one ball doesn't matter about the other ball, okay? We're talking football.
Well, I'm just saying, Aaron Rodgers he beats to a different drum. Is he actually married, or is he just wearing a wedding ring to act like he has wisdom and knowledge of a married man?
I thought that the story came out that someone confirmed that he is married, but they hadn't met her.
It didn't. Isn't there a podcast for like Sports Illustrated where, like Charlotte Wilder, she they figured it out they figured out who it could be, but they didn't want to like blow up anyone's spot.
Yes.
So like the woman doesn't want to be known.
Yeah.
So they're just letting it be.
Yes.
All right. Shout out to them. They did the investigative reporting to figure out that she's actually real.
Yes.
All right. Congratulations, Aaron Rodgers. Not as strange as we thought he was if he had a fake wife.
Okay.
That would be weird.
And now he gets to take his time with his decision and discuss his future with his wife, Brittany with an I.